gourmet food.
I'm here with my neighbor Roy. We've been friends for how long now? Since '05. He's a professional shopper.
Yeah, that's what I am.
Show me what your acquisition you got over there, Roy.
Okay.
Show me what you got over here.
Let's see. So Ryan is the pizza master extraordinaire. So he needs to show me how he can make. He's going to make a mushroom pizza out of these beautiful champagne mushrooms that I bought at the 99-cent store. Guess what I paid for them? You're right, 99 cents. Here are some oyster butter mushrooms too. Look at those, aren't they beautiful? I got those there today too. You know.
So
what do? You get what you get.
Yeah. So Roy has been a huge blessing. Him and Tracy. I lived above them and started in '05, and they taught me how to cook. And everything I know is because they taught me how to cook. And so it's just a great story of getting to know your neighbor. This is a great follow-up. I just had a connection challenge on getting to know your neighbors. We're like 14 years deep now.
That's right.
We're still really good friends.
Yep.
And Roy, I would say, is one of the best shoppers out there. They pay him almost to shop. He knows more about food than they do.
Yeah, I actually I just got back from Albertsons and they almost had to give me money back.
Really? What'd you get, Roy?
Oh, let's see. I bought a half a case of wine, and I bought a number of things for Tracy.
Flowers.
And a big bouquet of flowers, and more goodies for our dinner tonight. And I think I walked out of there.
Are you staying for dinner?
Spent about $40 and saved $120.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So Roy, what's your secret? If you're out there in the YouTube land and you want to learn something about shopping, what can people learn from you?
You got to know where to go to get the good stuff, right? And certain things are just the good stuff. You watch me cut up a beautiful melon here just a couple of minutes ago.
It was beautiful. What kind of melon was it, Parts?
It was a sugar kiss, honey kiss. Anytime you can buy a melon that's in a bag, right? Look at this beautiful melon.
Look at this melon.
Yeah, you kind of can't see it because it's in the bag, but this is it. Sugar kiss melon.
Same size as his brain.
Green and orange. Hey, you had a little bite of that. Wasn't that a lovely melon?
It was a lovely melon. I love how Parts talks about food. I call him Parts' name Roy, but he calls me partner. But he has such a passion for food. And what I love about him is one amongst many things is he loves the way he talks about food is just beautiful.
You know what? I was inspired by Tracy and I were in New Orleans for Christmas this last year, and we went to a little cooking demonstration class, and so we didn't get to chef with the lady, but what I was impressed by as much as by her marvelous New Orleans accent was she knew what she was doing, and she says, you know what? Food is love, and you work with what you got.
Yeah.
Right. And so what you do, and you know this too, Ryan, now, is you have a recipe. Maybe you got 6 of the 10 ingredients, and then you kind of work with what you got. And if it's supposed to be a fish dish, but you got chicken, just make it with chicken.
Yeah.
Or make it with don't
Yeah.
have andouille. Use what you got. Or,
You just get creative. Roy's so good at being creative with this food, and knowing when the things come out, like cherries. He'll buy a month's or 2 months worth of cherries, just when they're 50 cents for a pound, and he finds the deals, he freezes it. It's just amazing. So I've learned, I'm so thankful for this man right here. I learned everything I know about cooking from him and his wife, Tracy. And this is what happens when you get to know your neighbors. They live below me and I live above me, and they started inviting me over for dinner and started to get to know them. And now we're really good friends, and they taught me everything I know about cooking, and I have been able to bless so many people through food and cooking because of learning from them and getting to know your neighbors. So I just appreciate you, Roy, and just wanted to.
Well, and we reap the benefits, Ryan, because now you're doing your own thing. You invite us over. We had that marvelous pizza party not too long ago, and get to meet so many of your wonderful friends, and And so it's a blessing.
Yeah.
Really. It
Yeah.
really has been, hasn't it?
So the moral of the story is get to know your neighbors. It's really important to get to know your neighbors. You live next to them, and it's just so huge to get to know your neighbors. And this is just a lifelong friendship from just getting to know my neighbor. So
There you go.
have a great day, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to subscribe to my channel, click subscribe and live alive today. Thanks, Roy.
You bet, Ryan. Thanks.